Hello YouTube, Fuzzfinger here and welcome back to World of Final Fantasy. So we've completed the watch planes, collected the mirages there and defeated the Goblin Commander. Today we're going to be heading back to Cornelia for some interesting scenes, so stay tuned.
Chapter 5. The Champion Who Saved Grymoire.
From the looks of the Bahamutian encampment is going to stay a goblin the hangout for good.
At least they'll leave Cornelia alone for a while, now that we've gotten rid of the soldier controlling them.
Once mirages are scattered and separated from their keeper, they revert to their wild state.
And wild mirages are something you just learn to get used to in Grymoire.
That's why you've got Mr. Warrior here.
Yes, indeed. However, we cannot rule out the possibility of another Bahamut attack. What we need is an alliance with another country. Some sort of mutual agreement to come to each other's defense.
Actually, word has been spreading of such an organization. An anti-federation group as large as a nation. Perhaps the time has come to formally introduce ourselves. They call themselves the League of S.
League of S. Do you know of any way to reach them?
The Thane of Saronia to the north has been in contact with them. I believe one of the merchants mentioned it.
Saronia, yes. They have been resisting Federation annexation.
Yes. Highness, allow me to journey there and learn what I can about the League of S.
Alone? To get to Saronia, you must pass through all manner of places teeming with dangerous mirages. And
Hey, maybe we could go instead.
Yeah! Mr. Warrior here, he and the brigade should stick around and keep the goblins in line.
That's right. Cornelia's legendary champion belongs right here in Cornelia. We're the best fit for this. We've got tons of mirages to collect, and could start just about anywhere. So, it wouldn't be any trouble.
what a kind offer. You would really do that?
Sure, you're doing us a favor by pointing me and Lann in a new direction. We're glad to help.
I thank you. We are in your debt. Here, all Cornelian emissaries are given these letters as proof of their authority. It should help you on your way.
Thanks.
Well, there's no sense in hanging around. So long. Take care.
Bye-bye-bye!
Your Highness.
Right, so we get the Cornelian letter at this point. And we're going to be heading over to the train. That's going to be our next story destination, or at least it's going to take us to our next story destination. But before we do that, there's some optional stuff we can do as well. And some quite important optional stuff, which I do want to get out of the way at this point. So we're going to use the gate to travel back to Ninewood Hills. And the gate is just over here. No. Travel, that's what we want. Return to Ninewood Hills, yes please. And we should get another cutscene. Yeah, there we go.
Some kind of door has appeared in Ninewood Hills.
What's this thing?
It sure looks like a door, but does it even go anywhere?
Hello? Let's check it out.
What? Hey!
What?
Where are we now?
Visitors? What an unusual surprise.
Who are you? And where are we?
My name is... Huh? It was right there on the tip of my tongue. Use it or lose it, I suppose. Oh, but this is my tea room. So who are you? Will you join me for tea?
Well, you might say that we're sort of passing through. But I'm Lann, And this is...
It's Reynn. And my brother and I are from Ninewood Hills.
Lann and Reynn from Ninewood Hills. Of course! I had a dream about this. I saw the two of you come here. Today's the day.
Huh?
Right. I think I might know why you've come here. Shall we get started?
Sorry, come again? You know what me and Reynn are doing here, even though we don't have the slightest clue?
Mm-hmm. You're keepers looking for new mirages. You've come to touch the souls of your friends, their past, present, and future, to step into their shoes and fight when mirages threaten them and they need you most, to sway them towards success. Correct?
I don't know.
Whoa, dude. That was a lot of words. Hey, Reynn, you follow that?
Nope. I'm officially lost.
So, whose soul will you touch?
Right, so we get introduced now to a new system, and this is going to involve the armor gems we've been looting from bosses. So I did mention, as we've been collecting those, that I'll talk about them when the time is right. Well, that time is now. So armor gems are a form of currency we can use for a couple of different game mechanics. The first is intervention quests, and an intervention quest generally means that you'll need to spend 2 armor gems to unlock it, and you'll be able to collect, you know, various rewards and whatnot. Alternatively, and I'll just skip ahead, hopefully it'll tell us this. Okay, alternatively, you can use your armor gems to purchase champion medals. Now, champion medals allow you to summon a champion, surprise, surprise, from Final Fantasy history, and use it as a kind of summoning battle to do lots of damage, etc., etc. Now, you are going to get more and more of these armor gems, so eventually you'll be able to do everything. But to start with, at least, you're going to have to make choices. Do you want to unlock new quests for various rewards, or do you want to unlock champion medals? And at the moment, what we have available to us will be 2 intervention quests and 1 single champion medal, so we can make a choice between those. So at the save crystal then, heading to the door will take you back to Ninewood Hills, as you'd expect. But over here on this side, the girl who's forgot her name will be sitting at a table. We can speak to her, and then we can use our currency, the armor gems. Now, we can trade our armor gems, as I said.
Hey, what are these armor gem things?
So we'll just get a bit of a tutorial thing again, or
found some
cutscene.
armor gems?
We're not exactly sure what they're for, but we did turn up a few.
That's good. They have great value here. You can think of those gems as a kind of token.
Token?
Yes. In order to touch another's soul, or to tamper with time, first, you must offer compensation, hence the armor gems, tokens you can pay in recompense.
Oh, so the more we find, the more stuff we can do here.
Right.
But isn't that kind of dodging the question? Okay, they're tokens, but where do they come from?
You needn't wonder about every little thing.
Huh?
The world has some secrets. You're simply better off not knowing.
Okay.
Yeah, she seems a little bit mysterious, as with all the other characters that we've met along our way, doesn't she? Okay, so we can purchase those champion medals.
Welcome to...
So we have to speak to her again.
Which champion would you like to awaken?
But I'm not going to do this, I'm just showing you the option. So they cost 2 armor gems. We have 5. We got 3 from one fight, 2 from another. But I'm not going to do that, and the reason is I'm going to do some intervention quests. And in fact, we're going to do 2 intervention quests. And the reason for this is that we actually unlock a bit of a secret fight once we've done these 2 intervention quests. Now, this is a fight that we shouldn't normally do until much later in the game, but there is a trick we can use to beat it. And if we do, we get a whole huge amount of experience, and we'll get about 10 levels or so on all of our party members. There is a downside to doing this, and that is because you'll be so OP for a while, it's going to be a little bit harder to capture mirages, because you'll find, even with unstacked characters, you're just one-shotting them left, right and centre. So do bear that in mind. That is a bit of a downside, but there are usually workarounds, and when I did this on my previous playthrough, I was still able to capture the mirages using various, you know, strategies and whatnot, and I'll help you with those as well. So for the sake of the fact that this is a complete walkthrough, and that's what I'm going for, it's only right that I share with you the way you can make your characters OP. So we're going to start by going to the intervention quest, and I'm going to try and keep these in their own episodes so that people on YouTube searching for specific quests will be able to find what they're looking for. But for the sake of this first one, I'm just going to do it in this video so that you get a good example as to what they're about. And these can be a little bit challenging, so be prepared for them. We're going to begin with the girl who forgot her name. We're not going to do a Bridges Woes. By completing this one here, we'll unlock another one we're going to do afterwards. So it's going to cost us 2 armor gems. And we'll get a cutscene. Basically, an intervention quest is where we help somebody and they don't know we've helped them.
I never believed it to be more than a legend. A bedtime story someone concocted to fill the dreams of children. But the warriors of light are real. One lives in me. Shocking, and yet this part of me has stirred before. I must be more tired than I thought. Far too much excitement all at once. You won't find her. After all, she likes spending time with her subjects. You were mistaken to search here.
So the Warrior of Light is basically fighting this guy, but without him knowing, we're coming into the secret part of the world or whatever it is, and defeating this guy.
So it's like
So this is hard.
helping them in secret?
You can think of it like that. Hey, get ready.
Yeah, this is hard, guys, so we need to be a little bit careful as we do this. I'm going to see if we can sleep. I don't think we can, but it would be helpful if we could sleep this guy. Oh, we can. Wonderful. Get that person to sleep, because then we can take out these others. And you might want to go ahead with Protect, but I'll wait for a little bit, because I think we'll be alright. No, I'm going to go and cast Protect. Live on the safe side of life, I think. So that Bahamutian commander does a lot of damage with his physical attacks, so if we can neutralise him with sleep, then I highly recommend we do so, quite frankly. And we'll take out these smaller guys first. At least they'll be out of the fray then, makes things a little bit easier. Just keeping an eye on that sleep as well, he's awake again. That means we need to do the biz. Say goodnight. There we go. Now, even with these guys out of the way, it won't be an easy battle, because as I say, he does hit hard. One more hit. There we go. Oh, he's back. So we'll see if we can send him to sleep, and then hopefully we can use magical attacks against him. We'll start with fire. I think these guys are quite resistant to fire, unfortunately. Oh, it wakes him up anyway. Alright, then in that case, we'll heal up and just lay on the damage, quite frankly. Just make sure you stay nicely healed, and you probably will have to restack at some point. Just be careful, because he does one-shot your mirages, all of your characters, if they're unstacked. Okay, we'll just stick to physical damage. Let's go for some Protect action again. That's it, you hit our characters that are protected. That would be very helpful. And I'll just show you how much health he's got. We've hit him a good few times, but he's still got a lot of health. So this is probably the first fight we've really had to think about things, actually. The one problem with this game, in my opinion, is that protect buffs don't really last very long. Yeah, that was a helpful miss. Okay, let's go for a heal here. Just to be on the safe side again. So there's a good chance that Reynn's going to be toppled in a moment or two. How much health are we looking at now? Nearly there. Come on, come on, come on. We've done it. Brilliant.
Oh yeah!
So now the Warrior of Light will finish this guy off, thinking he's done all the hard work himself. This isn't the experience I was talking about, by the way. Okay.
I'm glad that Her Highness is absent. The last thing I want is for her to be abducted again. Again? But when has she ever been taken before? And it's odd. While battling that Federation soldier, it felt as though some divine force was guiding my hand to victory. Oh yes, I am far, far more tired than I thought.
What just happened?
When we do that, what does the other person experience?
Even time must bend to the whims of fantasy. This place is power. Here, dreams and reality and time all touch. All that was, and all that is, and all that will be. From here you changed history. You don't have to worry. The souls you help are not able to see you. And yet, everything that you accomplish on their behalf becomes something that they accomplish. So if you come here, fight someone's battle for them, and emerge victorious, what they see is the same battle won the same way, but by their own hand.
That is totally confusing, but wow! So we get to help a bunch of people out, and we get to keep all the prismariums we find? There's like no downsides at all!
Seems that way. But in a way, there is a downside. With that much power, we could do as much harm as we do good. This room of hers affects the destinies of so many. Which makes her what exactly? Is she like Anna Crow? A god?
I wouldn't say I'm a god, in the sense you're thinking of.
Huh?
But if you misuse this power, you might not like the consequences.
Consequences?
Me and him? Is it her? Well, our fates have entwined. So now that the two of you have made it to this place, I suppose she'd want me to share a little of this power over time and fantasy.
We, won't mess around. I promise.
Good.
Alright then guys, so we're going to finish off here today, and next time we're going to do that second intervention quest, which is called Where Art Thou Smoochy Poo? And then after that, in the next episode after that, I'm going to show you a little trick, which is optional, but you can use it to get a tremendous experience boost to your party. So that should be fun as well. Thanks for stopping by today, folks. I'll see you soon for more World of Final Fantasy. Goodbye.